Our next comment, guys, keep that energy up for Jacob.
How's everyone?
Hey!
It's been a little while since I've been here, and kind of get back into the groove of things. So first off, how's everyone's 2023 going? Yeah? Yeah. I turned 18 this year, so yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Not ready. Take me back. But yeah, it's crazy. I turned 18 this year. Because it's weird, because I grew up as the youngest, and like, you know, you always get told as the youngest, with two older siblings, you always get told that you're like too young for stuff, and now that it's here, I'm just like, take me back. But that's just a side note. So so everyone have a good holiday too? Good holiday? Yeah. So I was actually back in Colorado for hometown for the holidays. I went to see my brother and a few of my friends. And I got to have 2 Christmases too, so yeah, felt like a kid with divorced parents. It was great. 2 Christmases because 2 is always better than 1. But I got to see a few of my good friends. A good friend of mine is Kirby. He's an autistic friend of mine. I've done a few jokes about him. Because one is me and him were just talking, and because it was back when I was always kind of like the awkward friend, like for us, like talking to girls and stuff like that. So he was just trying to give me advice, and he instead of like talking to me, like he was like being an asshole and bragging about like how many girls he's been with. So then like he gets up in my face, he's like, haha, no bitches. I'm like, haha, autism. Yeah, he's usually my runner-upper for jokes, just because he's just like easy to make fun of. But I saw him during the holidays and a few of my other buddies, and he got his license earlier last year, and so he talked about how he wants to drive us like a mall or something, and stuff like that, and always jokes about like, you know, what if I just, you know, sort of across the road, and I'm like, dude, I swear to fucking God. He likes to scare all of us and whatnot, and then I even told him, dude, I was like, dude, the only time I would willingly let you drive is when I'm feeling suicidal. Like, when I just fully give up and it's like, fuck it, get behind the wheel, find like the tallest bridge you can find and just whoop, dive right in. But yeah, so, yeah, I missed this. It's been about like a month since I done stand, so it's nice to get back into the groove of things. Yeah. But yeah, so, what else do I got? But yeah, so freaking, it was like cold as hell in Colorado too. Like it started like snowing, and I think like one of the highest as far as cold I got up to like -17, and whatnot. So it was fun. It was a nice holiday to see everyone. So before I get off here, one last thing. Who wants to hear a story? All right. So I'm not racist. Only when I'm driving. Yeah, there's a lot of assholes that, you know, don't deserve to be on the road. But yeah, so back in like 5th or 6th grade, I was dating this girl, and it turned out to be around the 2016 presidential election, and I was like being 10, 11 years old, you don't even know what the fuck about politics. So then like she like started talking to me, and she was like all aggressive about it too. Like we were at lunch, and then she was like, "Who you voting for?" I was like, "What?" And then she's like, "Who you voting for?" I was like, she's like, "Oh, like president-wise." I'm like, and then in my head I was like, well, why the fuck does it matter? Like 10, 11-year-olds can't vote anyway. Like why does it matter? Like, oh, just like, do I just like pick a random name out my ass even though it's not gonna do shit? Like, but again, I didn't know anything about politics, so I said the one word I only knew, and that was Trump. Yeah, she didn't like that at all, so yeah, I said that, and then she bitch slapped me right across the face. True story too. It was, again, for the whole cafeteria, everyone saw and everything. And it turned out I was the only few white kids at this school, so yeah, so it was like freaking the whole school was against me. So, and then she was like, she slapped me, and then she's like, "How dare you? I'm Mexican." I'm like, I didn't actually say this, but like I was like confused because like in my head I was like, well, I'm sorry, but to me you look completely white to me, so I didn't know they came in that color too. Yeah, freaking that's crazy, but yeah, that's my time. You guys have been awesome. Thank you. That's where I was.
Guys, put your hands together for Jacob one more time. Almost. That was a pedophile.